Hey everyone, welcome back to Josh Myler Basketball. I've got a very special guest today. I'm here with Nate Townsend, friend and teammate at Neshaminy High School. Nate, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having
Ready
me.
for a quick Q&A?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. First question is, what got you interested in basketball?
Definitely my family, all like my mom, aunt, my grandpa, step-pop, they all played basketball in college and in high school, so that definitely inspired me to play.
So you started basketball, right, coming from the family, but can you talk about your basketball journey so far and kind of where your skills are at this point?
I know, I think it's just trying to develop where it's like I'm consistent in almost everything I do. I know I'm gonna have bad games and stuff like that too, but I try to stay consistent as much as I can. Work out a few times a day to be consistent and always be the top player that I can be.
Okay. And so as you're heading into your senior year, what are your goals for your basketball team and your personal development?
As a team, try to get to playoffs and even further, We got cut short last year, so try to be more than that this coming year.
Do you feel like you're a leader on that team? Kind of how do you voice and lead the team to success?
So I think I'm one of the leaders on the team. I try to stay positive as best as I can for the team, even when things are going wrong. So just try to keep everyone positive as much as we can.
Do you have any advice for high school players or people that are about to become high school players that want to make the freshman varsity baby basketball teams?
Most definitely, just work on your game. That's literally the biggest part. You can't just go to sleep thinking you're going to be better the next day. Work out a few times a day where you're going to be consistent, like I said before.
So, and you're heading into your senior year. I'm guessing you're probably looking towards playing college basketball, right? Kind of navigating that landscape. So, and playing college basketball is a really big experience, a big accomplishment. So how are you preparing for that next level of competition?
So from last year to this year, I would work out once a day like last year, but now this year it's 2 to 3 workouts a day, right? Playing higher level basketball with college guys, just working on my explosiveness, and everything like that. We have the high school 3, workouts now. I would shoot behind the college 3, you know what I mean?
It's like you adjust, right?
Yeah, adjust, yeah.
Yeah. But I heard a quote the other day. Somebody said, you should always be the worst player in the gym. Do you kind of feel like you embrace that at times where you're I'm going to put myself in situations where I might be uncomfortable, but I know that playing against these college guys, like you said, older guys will kind of help you improve long term?
So my biggest thing, I'm always going to be confident wherever I go. Yeah, there's going to be times where I'm uncomfortable, but those times will make you more comfortable when the time comes. You know what I mean? So definitely being in those type of situations where I may not be one of the best, but I'm still going to try to contribute to be one of the best, Does
that kind of help you in big games if you're nervous before a playoff game?
Yeah, kind of. Most definitely. Going from just the nervous type of stuff to where I have to focus on being all right, well, I may not be the best player. Well, what else am I going to do to contribute to my team? Or what else can I do on defense? You know what I mean? So that's definitely one of the biggest things where most players don't realize when they want to score 30 points when you can also have 10 assists.
Oh, yeah. It's a big part of today's game. Do you feel like you have a particular strength, something that you love to do and feel like you excel at on the court?
Honestly, in my opinion, I think my IQ and passing and voting is one of the best traits that I have. You can also score the ball, but then I think at the end of the day, I'm still going to be giving passes out to whoever.
I'm playing as a team, right?
Yeah, right. I'm a team first guy.
Like we said earlier, going into final year of high school, what's been your most memorable, funniest basketball moment so far?
It's definitely not on the court. It's definitely off the court, just hanging out with the people that you've been with since middle school, Some of my teammates I've been literally playing since for 5th grade, right? So seeing them develop with me is that's one of the best things that like you can see as over your high school career.
Do you feel like it's kind of important to be, a basketball player on the court, but, have interest and do other things and, right, like you said, hang out with friends off the court? Like a lot of players, sometimes even myself, right? I'm like, I have to get in, 14 workouts a day and nothing else. If I'm not holding a basketball, dribbling a basketball, I'm wasting my time. How do you kind of feel about having passions and interests off the court?
Definitely time management. Like I have workouts at a certain time and then 30 minutes later I have to be somewhere else,
Right.
So getting from one point to A to B, right? And then sometimes the C, So that's the best thing I think I could say is time management.
What do you think about or advice for youth players who are trying to make it, who might be in third, fourth, fifth grade, who are like, even I want to play past high school level. How can I start kind of preparing throughout the rest of my middle school and early high school years to play at the college level?
Like I said before, like just work on your game, Just maybe like I had the luxury at a young age at 6 years old where I had a trainer, like we would go to the gym every Saturday morning, stay an hour or two, and then I would play the older guys when I was uncomfortable, So definitely put yourself in those uncomfortable situations where it's like we said before, like you may not be the best, but you still try to contribute to be one of the best ones on the court, Yeah, little things. Right. So definitely working on your game like as much as you can, where like we said before, the time management.
2 final questions before we go and get into our workout. First one, what's the pregame meal?
Pregame meal? Oh, it's like a banana. A banana and a granola bar or something. Yeah.
Love it. And who's your favorite basketball player? How do you kind of draw inspiration from them? Is it someone you love watching on TV, NBA, college? What do you think?
Honestly, I don't really even watch NBA.
Yeah.
I just
a lot of ISO and
yeah,
ISO heavy.
Yeah, right. So, but if I did have to pick somebody, I think I would pick Luka Doncic. He's like my first quality that I see in him is like his passing ability, right? So that's like one of the things that I see in myself as the passing ability. And then he can also shoot. He's not the most athletic, but he's still going to get to a spots where he's going to succeed.
Right.
And I think that's what I do, or I try to do as best as I can, because I'm not the most athletic or like fastest, but then again, like I still try to get to my spots where I'm strong. He's also strong as well. So,
all right, Nate, thank you for joining me today. Time to work out. Thank you guys at home for watching. Stay tuned for our Dr. Dish basketball workout.